Hey guys, it's AK.
And Zydran.
So, today I'm gonna continue to work on my mechanism, and I'm gonna get into deep resonance. Not a lot of people have played around with deep resonance. I can tell you it's an interesting mod, probably not easy. So this is what I've got built for it already. I got a generator, an energy collector, and a generator controller, and then I got the crystal that I think it was episode 1 or 2 Zydran gave me. So, we're gonna see what we can do with this.
And I'm
And
gonna start building my base today and then getting better storage. Because found out something really fucky. The Danknull
yeah.
likes to delete things, but they're not deleted. They still pull out, you just can't manually pull it out. It's really weird. I'm not gonna use it again because fuck that. Uh, when I set up the storage area, I'm also gonna set up a sorting, so everything gets sorted the way it needs to be. Also, I'm gonna be making an ender chest with an ender sack, so if I do mine, I can automatically put the stuff away. Not sure if I'll get through all of it today, but I will try. Also, on my end, if you've noticed, I had to switch up my Steam. The Steam boiler from Railcraft was breaking the game badly. Every time we tried using it, our inventory would get reshuffled and half of it would be deleted.
Yeah, I ended up with a
So,
hatchet in my helmet slot.
yeah, I ended up wearing coal on my head. So I said fuck it, and we're doing it this way. Right now I've got it turned off, but these each produce 320 millibuckets a tick of steam, so they produce a good amount. And these use 160, and we're producing 320 RF a tick on each. So yeah.
Is Adrian, you want to be over here for the first turning on of the crystal generator?
Sure. Show that off. He's working with Deep Resonance, a mod that allows crystal energy generation, but it
Yeah, we
produces
won't.
radiation.
Yeah, we won't want to be in here for very long.
No, we won't.
So this generates a lot of radiation. That's why I've got it built a little bit away from my base.
Yep.
Um, so here we go. Let's fire it up. It's safe until it forms that stable line and the crystal starts glowing. Now we should probably get out of this room.
Doesn't hurt me though.
Well, it doesn't hurt you much. All it
Oh,
does is
there we
make
go.
you hungry.
And infinite saturation.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, his
Hmm.
power lines hurt.
Yeah. Especially that one. That one's got more. Actually, that one's got less RF running through than the other one. Anyways,
So I made that cyan dye because I
let's see.
want to make
I need
this.
obsidian.
This
Actually,
is
that's the
going to
one
be
thing I
our
didn't think to
wall
grab.
material. I'm gonna need to make a lot more of it, obviously, but we're gonna have temple block. We're gonna have a temple. Yeah, we're gonna have temple walls and lava brick flooring. I'm just trying to figure out where I want to build it at.
For those that might be curious, no, that does not interrupt the flow of water for my water wheel.
Bye.
Oh, well,
Bye.
I'm going to the first mine. I'm gonna turn some of the lava into obsidian.
Oh my god, it's fine with me. Yeah, I went mining a little bit, as you can tell. I got
Yeah, we both did.
I got a little bit of stuff. So yeah. Right now, this is producing a smooth stone. I produced a bunch of nether brick. But honestly, now that I take a look at this, I might just continue living in this mountain that I'm living in now, and just make elevators, which are not hard to make at all.
Alright, let's get all this.
So yeah, I think I'll do that. I will be exchanging all the blocks for these temple blocks just later. The flooring, however, will be the nether brick, just because this stuff does look really cool. Here, I can actually show it off. Let's go to 3x3 area, break that, and then look at that. That looks nice. Unfortunately, it doesn't act as a light source, which sucks, but
Okay.
oh well.
Give me a bucket of water
It's fine.
back.
And then I want to mine up you. And then if you hold shift, this allows you to mine up one block at a time. Bless you, bless you. Bless you.
Apologies. I have allergies, and it is allergy season.
If you sneeze again, I'm gonna tell you to go find a fucking priest.
Oh, I got hell.
No, thank you.
Ooh.
Technically already there.
Oh, I
Okay.
took my time bottle.
So yeah, this'll look really nice when it's all done. I just figured I'd show you guys this while I was showing everything else. There we go. Break you, break you.
He's not kidding, by the way. The dang null is not deleting things. It's just
It's
basically making it invisible inside of its inventory.
yeah, it's really weird and it's not worth using because it gets very confusing.
Yeah, because then you don't know how much is in there.
Exactly. There we go.
Alright. I got the obsidian I needed. I didn't realize the tank needed obsidian.
Tank.
The tank for deep
Deep
resonance.
resonance? Didn't know that either.
When I went to use it, it's like, you need obsidian. I'm like, I do? I looked at the recipe before, but I just didn't
There we go.
realize.
Now I just gotta finish filling that in, but that won't take long.
Tank, so I need 3 glass. I have iron.
And then if I just
Where'd I
grab
put the
more, boom,
glass?
there you go.
There's the glass. Tank for deep resonance. Actually, I want 2 of these. I need to make the smelter. Valve. There's the smelter.
Cool, there we go.
I need nether brick. Have the stuff to make nether brick.
I put the wrong thing away. God damn it.
4 times 3.
There we go.
So 12. 4, 8, 12, yeah.
So yeah, instead of building like a base outside, I think I'm just gonna stay dug into this mountain and just expand up and down as needed. Cause it does look really cool where I'm in, so. And not to mention the fact it makes it a little easier on me. There we go, look at that. Right up you.
So that's going pretty quick. We're not gonna have
Damn
this in the mountain with it. We're gonna set
fuck
this up over here.
Ooh, another haste ability totem, nice.
Jeez, how many of those have you gotten?
That's my second one for haste.
Let's make this a little longer. Alright. So this is gonna be our purifying setup. If it needs power, we can just use the power lines to get it over
There
there.
we go. Now I've got haste 2. I've got speed 4 and haste 2. I've been getting really lucky with my things. I'm gonna go ahead and make a builder's wand just to make this a little
31%
easier
left.
on me.
Luckily, those crystals don't deplete very quickly.
There we go. Look at that. That makes that a lot easier.
This is done. I need to. I have plenty of those.
Boom. Look at that flooring. Looks nice, doesn't it?
Let's put some of this away.
Now I've gotta reset up all my torches.
None of that is needed. Some of the other stuff in my inventory will be at some point, but I can get rid of a couple of other things.
So I should put that right there. There we go. Look at that.
So I need one of these to make its
Cool.
core block, I believe. Smelter. I need
What
to
I'll
make more of
do
that for
is
this.
I'm actually going to extend this wall out a lot. Probably about another 15-20 blocks. Just so I can have a bigger area to have my main floor at. Actually, I'll probably just do it that way just because that would
Smelter.
be an area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Alright, so
10,
the smelter needs the 2 tanks.
13, 14,
So let's put those down.
18, 19,
I want a little room behind them.
22, 23. That's 23. I want to go 25. There we go.
Alright,
Look at
so there's
that.
no fluid in it. It says between 40 and 60% is the most effective, so I'm going to put 50%.
It will use the lava, by the way. So then what you need to do from
I
there
know.
is you need to have it where it can automate the input and output of lava, or the input of lava, but it stays at that consistent 60% or 50%.
Yeah.
With RF tools, you can do it. There's a liquid monitor.
I know. I'm trying to figure out what. Oh, I'm an idiot. 50% is 8 buckets. I was like sitting there trying to figure out. So it's gonna get 40%.
2, 3, 4,
I'm
5,
only gonna have 7
6,
buckets. I don't know if this retains its inventory, so I'm gonna be very careful with that. Oh, it takes power? Okay, I'll run a line over here.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Wonder why it takes power.
Kill. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm gonna drain my smelter's tanks.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just making my area bigger. I'm tired of not having enough space.
Wait a second, I'm an idiot. I don't need to be running back and forth. I can just move the tank.
1, 2, 3.
Alright, so that's where it needs to be. Go put this back on the smelter.
There we go. Look at that.
And let's grab some relays.
There we
And
go. Look at
this.
that.
Probably gonna make more wire.
Throw that away. Put you away.
Let's actually see.
And then
See if we can connect.
smooth those
these.
down. And then
Yeah,
let's
once up
go
there
ahead
anyway.
and make it lit up. And there we go. That's a nice bigger area.
Alright, now
Put that away. Let's see if I can make an exchanger.
grab 4 of these. On the wire. Nah, I feel dumb.
Exchanging gadget. Oh, that's easy. So I just need 2 lapis,
Provide. Accept.
4 diamonds, a piece of redstone, 2 diamonds, sorry, and then I need 4 iron.
That there. Put the
There we
cable
go.
back on.
Put that back. There we go. And let's charge you up
Let's say we
automatically.
throw
'Cause I
just
forgot I could do
1
that.
ore in.
And then I have to figure out what I need to change to fix that. Building gadgets, area, range overlay. I'm gonna put you to numpad 5. Cool.
So this has 200 millibuckets.
Look at that. Makes that so much easier, doesn't it?
So it took 200 of this to make 200 of that. Good to know.
And then I want to make it fuzzy as well. I just don't remember how to do the fuzzy. So let's go down to building gadgets, settings menu. Let's go to 9. There we go. Fuzzy. Look at that.
Alright, so it's just gonna keep doing that and making more and more liquid. So after that, where does it go? So it probably should go into a tank. And then I should have the lens and laser. You can just call it liquid and tank and purifier can do.
And there we go.
Oh, a
I at least did a
purifier.
little bit of it. So I just have to go get more.
With the purifier, you can enhance the purity of the liquid. You do this,
Nether
and you
brick to do
you
that.
can turn the purifier, put the tank of RLC you want to purify above it, and then another
Thankfully,
tank
isn't
below
that
it.
hard, 'cause nether brick is
Purify
right
can only
here.
purify up to 85% purity, and will do so in steps of 25%. If the filter material is used up, it will be ejected into my inventory. If possible, the purifier can also work with a single tank on top and below. Note that the quality of the liquid is not very good. You may not be able to purify it as high as 85%. Oh, that's
There
not
we go.
one too.
Think that's enough nether brick now, guys?
I need 1 more to make a bucket of this stuff. But I also need to. Ow.
There we go.
Ow. And I did it again. Alright. Ow. I didn't even touch you.
Perfect.
Forget it. I'm just gonna make a little walkway right here. Boom. Screw you, line. Alright. So I
Go
need
ahead
to
and grab
get
my chisel.
a little bit further in this. So I need to find out what I need for filters.
Chisel. Look at that. I got it all again.
Filters. So it's gravel, coal, and sand. So let me grab some coal, sand. I don't know if I have gravel.
See, look at that. That looks so well, doesn't it, guys? Works well.
I do
Looks
have gravel.
great. And I just killed a silverfish with that. That was not expected.
I bet.
There we go. Look at that. That looks nice. So let's go ahead and place all of these back. There we go. Oh, and boom, right there. Cool.
One for this.
And let's go ahead and put
one for this.
this stuff away.
Purity is at 10%. So I can get
That
purity
away.
fixed.
There we go.
Quality went down a little bit. But that's probably going to be okay.
There we go. 3. And what I want to do is I want to get.
That's not the
those, but
furnace
I'll
I
need
was
to
looking
get
for.
more cactus first.
Over here.
Ouch.
Making these. Uses. Oh, you can make a valve out of it too.
And
Let's
there
just
we
make
go.
one of these.
4 cactus. That should go a little faster now.
No, what if I set it to provide?
Let's go ahead and move that one.
Let's accept that's provide. And then I stick this
that,
on there.
There we go. I'm gonna need to get a bunch of
I don't need
creepers.
another tank.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 creep
Let's actually
keepers.
take that off.
That's gonna be fun. And then let's grab iron. Let's go ahead and make crate keepers. 11 crate keepers.
By the way, welcome to the viewer.
Hello, viewer. How are you?
Alright, from here. Make another
There
tank.
we go. Look at that. Now I can move all these again. Hopefully for the last time. Probably not, knowing me.
Accept.
Okay, so let's
Purifier down.
break you and you. Let's go you and then you. Perfect.
Oh, okay, so it only accepts
do
from
that.
above it. Oh wait, no, it took it from this.
Let's do that. And then that. There we go. And then we'll go bam, bam, and bam. Bam, bam, and that. So there we go. Cool. Plant those 3. Do that.
This to accept.
And there we go.
This to provide. And then throw these back in. And let's see if it'll do it in reverse now.
And 3.
Took it a second last time.
3, 1, 2, 3. Place, and place. And then let's do the 3 rubber trees. There we go. All that's moved. And then I can just move that over there if I need to.
You gonna do your thing?
Okay, I need a
Whereas
lot
the bottom
more
setup is only output.
cactus. And 12 pieces. That's actually nice. I can get 8 pieces apiece from that. That's gonna be nice.
Okay, I'm thinking it might only accept from the top or the sides.
Let's go ahead and put that
Ah, okay, it does.
And with you, let's try to play it. No, that's cracked. That's stand. That's column. That's mosaic stand. Ornate. Huh. I think I might do damaged bricks just because that looks really cool. There we go. Look at that. Bam. 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 There we go. So let's go ahead.
Interesting
And do that
tanks.
one.
Gosh darn it. I keep electrocuting myself.
One. Good job. I'll try keeping that front wall
Alright, so
stone just so it
let's
looks a little
make
cool.
another 2 tanks.
And then I'll go you, 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 and you. And then let's put you right there. There we go.
One to make this
Oh,
one
that
a little
looks
longer.
nice, doesn't it, guys? And then I just need
Let's
to get
set this
more
to provide.
of the
Get
cactus
this to
green.
accept. Alright,
Break
let's
you and
purify
you.
there.
And then let's break you. Okay, so furnace. Bless you. You. There we go. Look at that. Bam.
It should start working.
Cool. Let's break that and that.
Come on.
There we go. That's extract always active.
Let me make sure I set this up right.
That's insert. There we
That's set to
go.
provide. This is set to accept. Why is it not working?
There we go. Look at that. Cool. Blocks.
Oh, there it goes. That was weird.
Nice. So we got
Hey, you said you made
those,
conduits,
and I
right?
You got a couple, yeah. Why? I have item conduits.
Could you make a fluid conduit?
No.
What does it take?
It takes clear glass, and I don't have that.
Hmm. Alright.
There we go. Now let's go bam, bam,
Why don't we this side of the chest?
bam.
Everything else is stored on that side. So let's take this now. Over here. And throw it on the back. So that it has somewhere to export those to. So that's the second part of the process. That does purity. I need to do strength and efficiency. And also get a liquid duct or a liquid
This is gonna be
pipe.
fun. We have to get back there now. Oh, lag. There we go. Boom. There we go. Look at that. That actually looks
You
better
think,
now, doesn't it?
Do you think a immersive engineering pipe would do it?
For what? What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to pipe fluids up into the tank above it, and it has the tank itself has the ability to output, which the pipes don't, but the pipes can transfer fluid, which the mod itself does not seem to want to, or does not seem to have it.
No, I'm not sure, dude. You'd have to experiment with that,
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
cause I'm not sure. But yeah, there we go, guys. I got a little bit more room. I know I need to do the roof. I'll do that later. Because now I want to get into Storage drawers.
Oh, that's what you're going with?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna be using for storage for the time being.
At the end of this video, guys, I'm going to be making a energetic infuser. And the reason I'm going to be doing that is so I can take a Certus Quartz crystal and infuse it with energy, and then make the compass that'll lead me to the asteroids that are for...
I have an asteroid next to me.
You do?
Yep.
Ah, fair.
But it's
It
mine.
doesn't pipe. But it's mine.
But it's mine.
I thought you weren't going to use AE this time.
I'm probably going to still.
Just grab the fluid pipes.
I'm just not gonna do it immediately. One, two. Let's make a stack of chests because fuck it, why not? And then I need
Come on!
you, which is you and you, and then I need to get a diamond and 5 of those, okay. So 5 stone. I don't have this, there we go. And a diamond.
What's this?
Miscellaneous items
Empty
are in
essentials.
that
Oh,
chest.
there
There we go. Boom, storage drawer. Okay, so now with the storage drawer, what I can do is I'm actually going to set it up right here. And then with all of these basic drawers, I want to make a key. Key's easy, it's just a storage upgrade template and some gold.
That's not
I
gonna
don't
help
know
me
if I
right
have gold nugget already. I do, yes. So that should just make this even easier.
Immersive engineering pipes are a no.
Oh, you might have to have a pump for it. All I have to do is that, and then I can get the locking key. Place it in my opposite hand, and then I can just... And they automatically come in locked.
So, let me see here.
Which makes it so much easier.
Energy collector, resin, crystal liquid. Strength. The strength determines how much power total crystal can generate. The smelter will always produce liquid with 10% strength. Efficiency determines the efficiency of crystal generation produce power. In other words, the higher the efficiency, the better the RF tick. The smelter will always produce with a 10%
I
efficiency.
think the middle's gonna be like right here, so I wanna break
Alright,
this one.
lens and laser. Compare the quality of liquid. The tank, the more pure I can do. Place on the tank. Laser lens. One empty space. The lens inside the tank. The laser needs power. Spent or unspent crystals.
And then let's break this guy.
Also needs catalyst item. Emerald, diamond, redstone, glowstone. Then give the laser a redstone signal and it will start
And I
improving
can
the
always
liquid.
fill that back up in a little
Be
bit.
careful though, the laser does not.
2, 3, 4,
If the laser does not test the tank.
8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3,
The laser does not
4,
test if the tank actually has enough liquid in it. 500 millibucks. The liquid is actually wet.
Really?
If the liquid is not valid liquid, it can be fused, so careful not to waste precious materials here. Warning, make sure you don't infuse
7,
purity below 0%. It will destroy a lot of liquid. Huh. And the laser does infuse 500 millibuckets per catalyst item. By default, the following catalysts are not supported.
Oh, that's annoying. That's very
They are
annoying.
supported. Diamond, emerald,
I have to fix that.
ender pearl, redstone, gunpowder, glowstone, blaze powder, quartz, nether star, gas tier, slime ball, and coal.
Oh well. I
Let's
can
see what
fix
the
it
bonus
later.
catalyst this has in the GI. Laser, just turn off the laser and put the catalyst in the slot.
Oh,
Okay.
I want to grab my emeralds. And then when I want void upgrades, which are obsidian, yeah.
So,
want a
purity's at
couple of
60%,
void upgrades,
so
not
I'd
a
have to
lot
run
of
it through a
them.
few times after I finish infusing it. Let's make the infusing laser. I want to get that strength and stuff up. So, actually, let's just go and look at the laser, infusing laser. 3 diamonds, 2 emeralds, 3 glass, and
There
a
we
machine
go.
frame.
10 and 12. There we go.
Right.
So what we can do is I can place that there. I need to bump this wall out by 1. Thankfully that's not too hard to do. Obviously. There we go. Single block, mine up you. Place you guys.
This does not have much left in it, so I'm not gonna bother keeping it around.
There we go. Oh, there we go. Let's go ahead and break all of this.
Okay.
There we go.
So it'll also need redstone, flux,
I
which
can
means I need
put
one of these.
that there. I can put cobblestone there, marble there, limestone
What are these
there,
for again?
obsidian there.
5 for dense obsidian.
There we go.
Okay, so they do have a use.
And then I need over here.
I need 2 copper.
I'm gonna need this lava stone.
I need a stick. I need to go over to. Yeah.
Boom, look at that. There we
Swap
go.
out these.
And then let's go ahead, since I've already got the temple block on me. I just have to grab that.
So I can make low voltage wire.
There we go.
I know I need to make the lens, guys. Don't worry.
Boom, look at that. There we go. That's better.
There is no issue with making the lens. I just wanted to get this hooked up so it charges whilst I'm getting ow.
Cool, there we go.
I'll electrocute apparently. There we go. So now that's gonna get a buffer. This has got its thing. It's gonna need a catalyst. It's also gonna need a laser lens.
Let's do 4.
So let's see what it takes to make a
4.
lens. Oh, that's really simple.
Boom, we got 53 of them. I need a little bit more.
This. Need
There we go.
That was probably the weirdest thing ever.
What happened?
It's hard to describe. So you know how they have those the skeletons riding the spiders?
Yeah.
That was happening, but it looked like the spider was attacking the skeleton. And then the skeleton died and the spider came after me.
Interesting.
Indeed.
There we go.
We need to make ourselves some more resonating ore.
Perfect. Look at that.
And we will only be able to do this until I'm out of resonating ore because
Diorite,
obviously resonating ore
andesite.
is apparently used for everything with this mod, so
Awesome.
I'm just glad that 1 ore makes 8 of those little resonating plates.
Okay, let's just boom.
Ouch.
Empty as much out of my inventory as possible. Gravel.
Alright, so I need a catalyst.
Okay. Put all that away. Nice.
Let's say redstone. Let's try redstone as a catalyst and see what happens. Power is lost, but S is increased. Strength is increased.
Cool, there we go.
Oh, that
That looks
increases
better.
strength.
And then let's grab these emeralds, the diamonds.
I need to make a lever.
The redstone. So let's go right there.
Let me check what strength does.
Redstone. And Let's grab all of this coal that I've got. And
Strength.
Flint.
Power total, of course, you can generate. Okay,
There
so
we
yeah, I do
go.
want to start with that.
That, I don't think I've got lapis yet. Oh, might do not. But there we go. I did. This'll help with my storage by a lot. If I just do it this way. 2, 3. There we go. Let's go ahead and make that one, that one, that one, and that one. Oh shit, I filled it up.
Strength caps out at 60.
I have a lot of redstone. Wow. Okay.
So let's get it up to 60.
So I guess from there I can now do this one.
7. 9. Is 59.9 gonna be the best we get?
3. There we go. I'm gonna put the basic drawer in that chest.
Alright, we're turning that off because I don't
Put
want to get
that
this
in
any
here.
worse than it is.
I want to grab a stack of emerald.
Am I missing one? No, it doesn't take the laser. It's good.
And there we go. Plus you. 32 storage templates. Yeah, that can now hold 1,024 stacks. Instead of the very pitiful 32 stacks that it used to be able to hold. And yeah, I'm gonna have to continuously put more in this until I finally get it all
Just keep putting it back in.
sorted out as to how I want this. So I want clay there, I want glowstone there. Let's do slime balls, because I've been getting a lot of slime. Let's do all of these. Actually, let's not do those. So ores can still go in its own separate area. Obviously. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this. Oh, I can always have it run underneath.
Alright. Going.
Yeah, I can always do that with like an item duct, run it underneath over to the grinder.
While it finishes that, I'm gonna grab coal.
Have it run underneath, put a chest there for
Use
just
up a good
miscellaneous
chunk of that
shit that I can't
redstone,
figure out
so-
what to do with. Like this one, miscellaneous shit that I don't know what to do with.
I'm gonna take some diamonds and see what that does. So let's see what coal does.
There we go.
Coal
with
just
that.
removes stuff.
Okay, so I want to get temple block back up there.
Purity. Yeah, wait for it to
There
pull
we
the
go.
rest.
Let's grab that nether brick again. I know I've got item ducts in here.
Okay, yeah, there is
Oh, I
still
can
a
easily make
few
more
in
item
there.
ducts too. That's not bad.
Why isn't it pulling it? You got plenty of filters, you dick.
There we go.
Pull the rest.
So from here I can just do that. Set you up for there. Set you up for insert. You are also insert. Put an ender chest there for extraction. And then I'll never have to see it. I can just do that. That's actually nice. Nice. There we go. Wrong chest. Great chest. So I need an ender chest.
Copper and glass.
Ender chest. Not too difficult, just need blaze rods, which take more blaze rods than I've got. Oh, well, actually I might be able to just do it that way. So I can need 4 ender chests, or 4 one ender pearl, 4 blaze rods. I am going to need a chest, 2 obsidian, and a piece of wool. Okay, so chest, 2 obsidian, piece of wool. There we go. Look at that. White wool goes there. Ender
Basic
chest.
stuff, though.
Let's grab a
Iron
diamond.
ingots, redstone, and glass.
So what's really cool about this is, once I break you, I can throw a diamond on the latch. Personalized ender chest. No one else can access it except for me. And that one's a white, so...
You can make it personalized?
Yep, you can make ender chests personalized. Same thing with tanks. You just gotta know how to do it. All it is a diamond on it. It makes it personalized. But yeah, there we go. We have a wall of resources now, and all I have to do is make the ender pouch. Which would take another ender or blaze rod. So that means I have to go grab a blaze rod. I need to get more
Increase
looting
security
on my
here.
sword first. There we go. Let's max out his looting, shall we? There we go.
Alright.
And then I've got no more modifiers on it, but it still does 15
Let's
hearts
see
of
what else we
damage.
can
But it's
throw
got
in here
max
so I can
looting,
figure out.
which is nice. There we go. All we have to do is that. Automatically gets put in there. I won't need this anymore. Yay, thankfully. I can't get rid of all this diorite though. There we go. Look at that.
Gunpowder, maybe? Would increase efficiency? Ow. Eventually my power lines are gonna kill me.
I went the wrong way. Let's fix that. Come on, load up. I believe in you. There we go. Let's go to the end of the nether. And get the blaze rods. Not that way, I need to go this way. Too far. Perfect.
Inner pearls are just a purity. Gunpowder increases efficiency and strength.
Nope, not that one.
So I'll let
This
that one
way.
play out.
There we go. Now let's just wait on the blazes. I guess while I'm waiting on blazes to spawn, I can go that way at least. Because I need to kill some of those wither skeletons so I can get a drop of evil. The sooner I get a drop of evil, the better, trust me. Because that means I can move mob spawners around and do things that way. Huh. Look at that. Drop of evil. I've got a wither skeleton. Skull. Damn, I did good that one. Cool. I went too far. It's this way. And mine. Look at that. We just got ourselves our own blaze spawner.
Does just any wrench work on thermal foundation? Or thermodynamics?
I think so, yeah.
Because they don't seem to have their own wrench.
Thermal dynamics would be the thermal expansion in Crescent Hammer.
Weird. When I typed in wrench, it didn't show up. Normally it does.
No, you have to type in
Iron-
hammer, Crescent Hammer.
Iron-
Fucker! I hate those dogs. I fucking hate those dogs. Now I got that Restore Mob Spawner. I can actually use that to create a blaze spawning room in the overworld. Which, trust me, will help a lot.
Put those back in here.
2, 3,
Put these back in there.
5. You.
Yep,
3x3
this one.
area. 1, 2. There we go.
Okay, that gives me a little extra room in my inventory.
And
Oh,
break
right.
that,
No, I can't remember
break
the
that,
camera to get
break that,
that.
that. I'm just gonna have this be basic diorite in here just because I have a shit ton of diorite I can use to build. 4, 5, 6. There we go.
Here we go.
There we go. So what I'll do is I'll actually empty my inventory there.
Mm.
Do that. Let's grab the
Now,
exchanger.
crystal I need to place on top of a food
There we
tank
go.
with RTL. It will consume the liquid that is in the tank and form a crystal out of it. It also needs power by default. 6,000 RCL is needed for 1 crystal. Oh. Well, that's not convenient.
How much do you have?
1,000.
How much did 1 crystal make? Or how much did 1 ore make?
1 ore make 200 millibuckets.
Oh shit. There we go.
This might be where I get stuck. Just because I don't have a lot of resonating ore. Let me see how much I got
Oh, I
left.
believe in you.
I got 8. And it takes 5 for 1 bucket. That is unfortunate.
That's very unfortunate.
Well, guys, this is where this is where we stop with the deep resonating for right now, because it makes so little liquid for each ore that it's not possible to continue this process.
How much do you need? How much more do
A
you need?
stack would be preferred, but to create 1 crystal, 5 for a bucket. I need 5 more buckets, so I need 25.
I've got 4.
Well, I've got 8, so that makes
Oh,
12. So we'd still need 13.
There we go. Hopefully I can get you working once I get some grid power going. Whoa, it's lagging a little.
Yeah. Alright, well, now that we're done with this, I can start putting stuff away.
Okay.
It doesn't necessarily pertain to that mod.
Let's see, I need to make,
That is unfortunately where we're going to have to stop with that one, guys, because I don't have enough resonating ore. And it wasn't for lack of planning. I thought I had enough. I looked through everything except for that, because I thought it said 1,000 millibuckets. And clearly I was wrong. Which is unfortunate, because that would have been a lot of fun to make our own crystal and use that for power. I did really good, by the way. I got 30% efficiency, like 70% strength, and I had about 85% purity.
That's actually not bad.
Nope, it's not. So let's continue along mechanism. So,
Resonate.
steel.
1 of you. I'm gonna need 5 of you. And then I'm going to need a block of coal.
So, I have the stuff for mechanism. So let's do.
I need 1 more.
I eventually want to make it to the reactor,
There we go. Look at that.
which is
Oh,
all
shit,
ultimate
no.
stuff.
Where'd you go? I didn't say you could
That's
run away from me.
good. Let's look at a few of these. Reactor steel.
Okay,
crystal,
try that
alloy,
again,
ultimate
shall we?
alloys, Find obsidian.
There we go. There we go.
So refined obsidian
and you.
is diamond and
Resonator.
obsidian. Let's look at the Digiminer. Because with the Digiminer, I can filter for a specific thing I want. Logistics sorter. Pretty basic. Those steel casings I can make. That would be difficult, but I could make a transportation forge.
Look at that, guys. We now
Basically,
have a blaze rod
rabbit
spawner
are
right in our house. then all I have to do
pretty
is
standard.
Give it a lever, and it'll
So I would need an osmium
do that
compressor.
itself. Okay, lever.
All right, so let's start with that. So I want to get to the point where I have a Digiminer, and that's going to be a little on the difficult side, just because of the power requirements.
Oh shit.
But even with low power, it will still work. It just works really slowly. That is something I've always loved about Mechanism. Despite everything, even if you don't have enough power for its actual requirements,
I need lever.
you can still make it work.
Did you ever make an atomic reconstructor?
No, why?
Okay. Just curious.
Do I need to make one?
No, not quite. Okay, we're just looking for cows now, guys.
Oh yeah, I'll make one. That's really easy. I'm assuming you said that because you needed one.
Yeah, I need leather, but oh well, I can go hunt cows.
No, you're not the only one that needs leather at times. So that's actually a great idea. So this, then I need redstone. So I'm gonna grab a stack of
look at that.
redstone. Atomic
Grab
reconstructor built.
those. Damn. Okay. That was fast.
I had all the stuff for it. Did you see the recipe? That one.
It's pretty simple, I know.
That one wasn't like rocket science or anything. It was pretty simple. Can you bring me food?
Yeah. Give me a second. I'm in the mining dimension. What you need?
Just something to refill my food.
Okay.
Because I keep getting electrocuted.
Those go in there.
I have a 3 million
Goes
buffer
in
right
there.
now. Well, 3.9 million buffer that is being pumped into it, so I'm not worried about having to fuel it.
Go. And then I want that rotten flesh.
The flesh
Oh, excuse me.
looks at a zombie. What do you want? I want your flesh. Zombie starts running away.
No, I didn't say he could run away.
Oh, I gotta sit here and eat
Go.
apples for a minute.
Let's do that. Well, I'm gonna bring you food, alright, trust me. You're gonna like what I bring you. Let me put it in that
I built a
one.
machine that I will probably end up using down the line. Okay,
Let's grab a piece of black quartz.
so I need the
Starting
osmium
back up.
compressor. Osmium compressor. 2 buckets, 4 enriched alloy, and 2 advanced control circuits, which is just more enriched alloy. So I need 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 enriched alloy, which is just iron and redstone.
Hey, you think he's gonna like that, guys? You think he's gonna like all this?
I can use the enrichment chamber to make a single piece of compressed
Damn it,
redstone.
there we go.
But my metallurgic infuser is busy at the moment. I can fix that.
You asked me to bring you food, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Hey,
Hi.
where do you want me to put this?
Here. Okay.
You think that's enough food for you for a little bit?
That's enough food for me for a while.
You're welcome.
You keep tasering yourself.
That was the wrong thing to throw out there. Dude, that tasering doesn't hurt.
Hey, look up at that. That cell.
It's draining.
Yeah, I know. It's because I'm using it. It drains and fills on and off.
Alright, cool. Thank you for the leather. That means I can make my ender pouch. Thankfully, I only need 3 pieces of leather. I need to get a ender pearl and 4 more pieces of string. There we are. Easy enough. Ender pouch.
I'm making an osmium compressor.
I think I can do it with a diamond, I think? Or do I have to like have it like this? I don't remember how to put a
This
diamond
thing
on
is
the
not going to be in
ender
use. I'm
pouch.
not going to keep all that lava in it.
Oops.
Quit it!
There we go.
I never thought my own power lines would be a hazard to my
Okay,
life.
look at that. And now we've got...
Once that finishes, I'm going to throw these in, and then I'm going to pump out all the steel.
that. There we go. Cool. Hey, guess what? I have an ender pouch connected to my storage system, so I can automatically put things in the storage system on the go.
Nice.
Very. It's actually very useful.
Alright, so I need to make one of these.
Next thing I want to make,
glass.
magnet. It's not hard. Very simple. It's just some Anori, some Lapis, some Restonia. Which I've already got some
Steel
of
and
that.
osmium.
And then that's just glowstone, gold, and iron. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I need 2 more pieces of Anori. That's not hard. And I need 2 pieces of Lapis. I'm heading back over to your base for a second. There we go. And hurt myself. And throw that out. There we go. Ouch. There we are. And okay, I got myself a magnet now.
I cut those wires because they were fucking tasering me too much. I'm going to put up a power line over there.
Might as well.
That way I
Why
can
don't you
avoid
make
being
the insulated
constantly
lines?
hurt. Because I didn't know.
That's fine.
Oh, also because I don't have a lot of the stuff to make
Ooh,
tough fabric.
Magic shielding. Nice. 7, 8, 9. Done. Cool. Let's refill you. There we go. That shouldn't take too long in theory.
Theory and practice are two very different things.
Exactly. By the way, we're coming up to an hour.
Oh, we are?
Yep.
Dang.
Yeah, no shit. Time flies when you're having fun.
Indeed.
Okay, so I can get rid of this now. Because that thing was just useless at this point. That too. There we go. Put those away. Put that away. Oh, shit. What I want to do is I want this there. And I want all of this shit in there. And now, cool, whenever I go mining, this will start filling up with stuff that doesn't have a home.
I like how you told me, your power cell's draining. I'm like, trust me, it's not going to drain enough. Because that thing just
Okay, I'm gonna
charges
give this
constantly.
thing a higher priority. And this
That
thing
thing
a
just-
lower priority. There we go.
That thing just charges constantly off the power supply, and it holds 4 million.
Nice.
So I'm not worried about it running out.
I am out of Steam. Time to start this again. Active. Fuck it. We're gonna do active with signal. And then. How much sand do we
Okay.
have?
Let's go back to what we were trying to make.
There we go. Silicon.
Okay. That's easy. These are not so easy because they're required. Reinforced alloy, which
Let's
requires.
all make an alloy furnace, which will be a lot easier, honestly. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I have our solenoid. It's about time I make one of these anyways, so.
Let's take a piece
Then
of
2
obsidian.
brick, a furnace, and a piece of redstone. So.
Jeez.
Redstone, 2 of
Is the
you,
crusher from
and then
frickin' mechanism worthless here? I mean, what are we looking at?
no idea. Haven't taken a look at the recipe.
Enrichment. Oh, it's because it goes to the enrichment chamber. The enrichment chamber takes one piece of obsidian and turns it into obsidian dust. I was trying to figure out why the crusher wouldn't do it.
Oh. Okay. There we go. And then I need to grab a piece of. Huh. Okay, cool.
What?
Oh, I thought I had some leadstone energy conduits made already, but I didn't. Oh well. Shit happens. Leadstone flux duct. There we go. So I need 6 of you. There we go, that should be enough. I'm just waiting on that because I'm going to be making some redstone conduits. By the way, I can make fluid conduits now. If you're still interested in those.
I mean, I'm still interested, but I can't use them now.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
No, it's okay. The whole point of them was to get the crystal stuff going, but I didn't know ahead of time that I needed 6,000 millibuckets.
Oh. Well, okay then.
Yeah, that takes a lot of ore to make one crystal.
No shit. Well,
And its
I want to
purity
set
and
up
stuff,
this.
I think, is,
I want to set up this last thing, and then we need to wrap up this episode.
yeah, I know.
Boom. There we go.
I need to grab some steel. And to grab the wood for a chest.
That should
Oh,
output
okay.
a signal.
Say what now? I mean, I'm not gonna complain. Oh, that works. There it went. It decided it wanted to work. So let's do this thing first.
Active with signal.
So what does the Robert even do?
Basically, it's just. 1 second. There it is. It's just a companion that follows you around and helps you. There we go, guys. We're
Yeah,
getting
but
steam
with
back.
what?
That's all it does. It picks things up for you. It can grab things for you. And basically, it's like a hunger chest. It picks things up for you. It is a Roomba.
I can use that. That's funny. I mean, I can see the use in it. Once I get it set up, I'm going to set it up to pick up all the deep resonance ore in the area. and then I'll be able to move it from place to place and get deep resonance.
That's not working. So
It's basically
Nope.
over.
dude, that was like the best way to.
I'm not
say
saying
it.
you were wrong about the best way to say it. It was just really funny.
There we go. So if I do
I need the
that,
refined
I
obsidian
gotta start
ingot
pulling
and the
out.
atomic alloy, which is just that to that.
No, the answer's no. You're still not gonna fucking pull out. So for some reason, I can't get you to work properly, even though I should be able to. So then, fine, fuck it. I'll try this instead. Let's grab you.
I'm wasting it. Alright, there we go.
There we go.
That in. That in. Put this in. Oh, wait, I need to make it a refined obsidian.
Wait, really? Oh, I hate this thing sometimes. Output. You are still pulling out. If I do that.
Yeah. Refined obsidian ingots are made with the osmium compressor.
Aha, there we go.
With the top.
Fucking finally figured it out. Jesus
Ingots.
Christ. Okay.
Take one of those.
Well, there we go. That took a little longer than I wanted to admit. But I think this is a good wrapping up point.
I'm almost finished with the rabbit. Hold on.
Oh, you have to make a rabbit charge pad as well.
I'm not making a rabbit like to have. I'm making a rabbit for the Digiminer.
Ah. I don't know why.
And we have a rabbit, guys. Oh god, you just scared the shit out of me. I didn't know you were coming.
What's up?
Not much. I made a tiny robot.
Do you like your chest of apples?
Hey, it works.
I didn't have any use for them.
Oh, hey, go over to the other side of the coke oven. You'll see the crystal stuff. Look in the tank in the bottom, on the far right.
You can't look into it. Like, it's not letting me.
When you hover over it, it says... Do you see it now? Quality, purity,
Well,
strength.
yes, I do. But you need
That's
more
pretty
fluid.
good. Yeah, I know that now.
So I guess between this episode and next episode, we can find some more fluid, more of the ore for you, so we can get you your crystal going.
Yeah. If I get all of those up to a good amount, I could be getting like 40,000 a tick.
That's not bad.
Well, also each generator with that energy collector on it can harness from 2 crystals.
Ah. Power cell.
Alright, guys. So wrapping up for me, I made the rabbit. I've got one of the 9 crafting items. I can easily make the rest. It's just going to take a little more time. Between this episode and next episode, I'm going to get all the stuff together, and I'm going to actually put it together on stream. Well,
Cool.
either on stream or on recording. It all kind of depends on if we end up doing a stream for next episode or a recording. Normally we stream, but occasionally we just record. So, I forgot my music this entire time. I apologize. Normally I have music playing in the background and it keeps things light and interesting. So that's on me. I will do better next time and keep that music going.
Yeah. And, yeah, we might do another episode tonight. We're not sure yet. So just keep an eye out for that, I guess. And,
We
yeah.
have we have a stream every day at noon, and then the episode goes up the next day at 2 p.m.
Yep.
So, this is AK.
And Zydran.
We'll be seeing you guys next time. Have a good one.
Have a nice day, guys.